I seen a clown in real life the other day. I seen a clown in real life the other day. I seen a clown in real life the other day. Nah, it's gonna do it.
I've seen 16-minute podcasts.
This is it's only got a few. It's gonna be a tiny one. I got somewhere to drive.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is the clown car, JT. We're just starting, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't ask if you're ready, like anything. I do have waters. Do you want some water? Oh, I do need light though.
No, we all good.
Okay, all right, solid. All right, you watching any of my clips?
Yeah, I do.
Fuck yeah.
I was gonna say I watched all the Tyler Caldwell ones.
The Tyler Caldwell ones alright. The second one was kind of iffy. I was like, all right, because
I was gonna say I usually watch podcasts with people I know. So, and if I don't really know you, like it's like same with celebrities. Like I don't really watch celebrities. I don't know. So
yeah, it's weird. I don't watch a lot of celebrity like stand-ups, but like I watch their podcasts. I won't watch their stand-up comedy, but I watch their podcast.
It's more intimate.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like kind of get into more of the person. Yeah.
It is weird with your friends. Like I love watching Hunter's podcast.
Yeah.
That shit's tight because it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, it's the same shit as like somebody that's like very established and like well known. It's the same fucking shit. It's organic conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I've been really trying to like get down with these. It's just like the organic aspect of it, because sometimes I have this tendency to get like infomercial like. I'm like, hey guys, fucking look at this amazing person I have in my fucking seed. It's some dumb shit. So it's just like I'm trying to hone the organic like aspect of it, but also like keep the structure of the podcast. Like, because my whole thing is like I'm trying to interview comics before and after their set, just to have like, I guess, something rather than it just being a podcast. I don't know if it needs that, but it seems interesting.
I was gonna say it seems like a lot because you get a lot of reflection. Because sometimes you get like you feel like you got the same mundane shit going on in like your sets, and then like you kind of get to see the difference in the two. Because sometimes you be like, yeah, I did good, I did all right, or whatever. But then like you be like, tonight I really want to work on X, Y, Z. You know.
Well, it's cool because it's kind of like, I don't know, I wonder how some people would view that, because I love the analytical aspect of comedy, but at the same time, it's like almost like not talking about it. It's like the magic of it.
Yeah.
It's like, when you hit somebody with a terminology like, hey, my type 5, or like fucking I bombed or some shit, and they're like, it just completely goes over their head, and they're like, what are you talking about? Is this some new sick ass slang I'm not a part of?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's I don't know. I guess like when you're in the comedy community, you kind of I feel like in the community I don't know how other people feel, but I get sick of doing material. Like tonight after this set, I was kind of tired of that shit anyway, so I just kind of ran through it. And I really just like to make new shit. So, and I feel like everybody got different shit. Like some people like to work on their stuff and add tags and stuff, but usually I like to move on. I'll be like, we found out the funny. We can find a new joke now.
Yeah, because it feels like you're cheating. I didn't want to do that old ladies bit right there, but then like I had a bunch of new shit that just bombed on the last mic, and I was like, okay, like this, because I just I got some real abstract bits that I'm like, okay, this is not going to be for everyone. Like I can't I wouldn't, in Garage Bar I was ranting about liquid cheese for a straight 3 to 4 minutes, and it's like at a certain point you're just like, damn dude, like this is like it came from like just not having a ton of new ideas. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna run with this. I'm gonna see how far I can take it. Just trying to like bringing it back up. But
no problem.
Like I was saying, like I was trying to mine that bit for all that it had, but at the same time, like once you get that far with an idea, and like you're just screaming about liquid cheese in a group of strangers, and like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Because it's just like, oh shit. It's like thank God I tried. That's the thing. It's about trying.
Yeah, that's definitely the trying. That's why I built a formula, just so I can know when I'm trying and when I'm not. When I'm trying, I usually self-deprecate at first. But if I'm not trying, I'll just go up with some crash shit, and I'll be like, "Yeah, these bitches, right?" But otherwise, like I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll just talk about myself."
Maybe I should do that more.
Yeah, I'll just try to open up, and then because I got a lot of harsh shit to say.
I was just specifically saying these bitches. Like, these bitches. These hoes, bro. These hoes just be fucking and they don't stop. Oh my god. I think that's what I think you're right. I think I need to bring that smoothness.
Yeah, that's just the formula that I've been trying to work off of, and it's been a little successful, but it's not always because I don't always stick to the game plan.
Well, that's what makes your stuff so organic, though. That's why I love your comedy a lot. Like,
thank you, man.
It's very organic, and it seems like it all ties in. Like tonight, I've heard a little bit of that other stuff you've done, but at the same time, I wasn't like, oh, he's about to go to this bit. You know, he's not. It just seems very loose, but also like put together and not like completely like just like I don't know, not strung together. It seems like it's all connected very loosely in a very smooth way.
Yeah, that's that's one thing that I try to do in like working on a joke. I try to get it to like slipstream a little bit, and then like once I'm gonna do a serious show, I'll try to connect it all in a loop because I've played with it so much to where I've like put like it's like chain links in a fence, and then you move a link over and back, and I just kind of work with it until I be like, oh, this joke works behind this joke better than it does this one. And usually, like, that's when I just kind of change shit together, like MILFs and shit, and like older women.
MILFs and shit, and R. Kelly.
I was going, yeah, MILFs, like, it's a perfect thing to be like, I don't get why R. Kelly likes young women.
That shit is funny.
I like old bitches. That's what I think.
It's weird. I've been thinking about R. Kelly a lot recently. Like, cause like I like fucking dude, Trapped in the Closet.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's
hilarious. Why his musical, but his movies aren't terrible. Good thing it cut off right there.
Yeah, exactly. That was automatic. That was the universe was like, we cutting this off. Dixie's gonna have a beautiful career with no blemishes. No blemishes. No R. Kelly blemishes. R. Kelly, you blemished my career. He's all like broke as fuck. You're gonna homeless. You just throw some shit when he's finally getting out of prison.
Be like, God damn it, he ruined me. No, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen now. It's great. But comedy is great. I feel like comedy is great, but I feel like most people lose, like they try to get a little bit of like, what's the recipe, or like what makes you get up on stage. I feel like it takes a certain amount of delusion to get on stage, but the recipe is just being yourself, because delusional people are like unique. So you gotta use that delusion to your advantage.
Well, that's the thing, man. It's like that's the easiest thing for a crowd to see is when you're not being yourself. That's why it's very interesting seeing people finally like become like who they are on stage. Like after years, you're like, you're like, holy shit, you fucking got like with that, man. It's like it's very interesting. Like especially like I don't know if I had some bad mental health fucking states, and then I'm like, shit, dude, I don't feel like myself at all or anything else like that, and I go up there and I'm like, which is weird because like somehow I'm like stand up is always able to like still sync up with me for the most part. Like when I'm like feeling not very much myself. Like it's really really interesting. But that's the easiest thing for a crowd to see was when you're not being yourself, man. That's like a huge key to it.
Yeah, that's one thing. The nervousness, the uncomfortableness. I heard like you got to keep your back got to be comfortable when you telling jokes. And I was like, that's true. Your back got to be comfortable because you look like you're bitching out a little bit.
Well, that's the thing, man. It's like if there's like a slight bit of anything that's like making you lose confidence in a bit, they're gonna feel that most of the time, unless they're extremely warm. Like they will feel that shit if you have like that's why it's so hard to like do new material for a lot of times. It's because you're like, shit, dude, I haven't said this in front of a crowd before. I need to get the confidence behind this. Like I need to be able to like if this shit gets weird, be like, hey, it's gonna be all right at the other end.
Yeah,
you know. And we haven't figured that out, and you're still figuring out on stage. You're just like, oh shit, like we're gonna fucking see what happens.
Yeah, and it sucks when it's like I had so much confidence. This was a great joke when I wrote it, but now you guys aren't rocking with it, and I say fuck you guys.
I love those jokes too because like with me, it's like I realized a while ago, I'm like, bro, you got to be doing it for yourself. Yeah. You know, so it's like if a joke keeps on bombing and you still love it, and you're like, I know there's something here. It's like I'm like I love this. I'm gonna maintain this even if it's the end of me. It's like loving your child even though they're like a shit person.
Exactly.
Damn, you're right. That shit, man. I don't know. I'm not too scared of it, but is that like my like?
No, I'm not scared. I was gonna say I live by the code. I ain't never scared, but
aware, not scared. I was gonna say aware.
I like to stay aware of my surroundings, and nigga, when I'm outnumbered, especially nigga numbers. Nigga numbers is regular than different numbers.
I think I got like a false like not ideology, but like I'm just like, it's not like cringy like white boy Kyle, like, you know, I'm like, dude, when I get mad I just black out and that's why I can't be in the UFC, like I can't do that shit. It's not like that, but I feel like there is like untapped primal shit like in me. I hope that I feel like just gonna like,
I was gonna say, yeah, sometimes yeah, it's like you kind of want to kill somebody, but that's why I tell somebody, usually when people want to get into fighting or want to learn something about it, like jiu-jitsu or anything, I usually tell them, you don't fight to fight, you fight to live, because the other person trying to kill you, so you got to be trying to kill them. And that's just the difference in fighting that I don't think a lot of people understand, and a lot of people aren't willing to go there, and that's why a lot of people get in trouble. But fighting should be mutual, like destruction. It should be like people should mutually agree to fight, and y'all should understand that your life is on the line.
Yeah, for sure. If you're gonna get to that level, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's about getting to that level too. It's like I'm a super calm and like cool and collected guy for the most part, but like I don't know, like some unreason. I just don't like. I'm like curious to see what situation would have to like happen to like push me or a person that's around me to that level.
I think it's real simple. I think it's usually like just disrespect. That's all it takes, or just like it's some of your values. That's all it takes. And then like sometimes you just kind of, it just depends on what day you have, and like that's why I usually tell people I don't care who says nigga, but then like it depends on what day I'm having. I might go in your shit, or I might not. I might be having a great day where I just hit the Powerball, and I'm not going in your shit because I got a lot going for me.
With that too, it's like I feel like I'm such a fluctuating individual emotionally. Yeah. So like, bro, that's the thing. It's like I'm usually pretty chill, but at the same time, when people are used to like poking the bear or anything else like that, like a friend of mine, we've been hanging out recently, and he was like shitting on my music taste really hardcore. And I was like, I take a lot of pride. I feel like I'm a connoisseur of quality when it comes to my music, my comedy, like all that shit.
I didn't know you did music.
Well, I don't do music. I love listening to music though. I love music, bro. I listen to so much shit. I feel like I do comedy partly like as like a frustrated like not really feeling like I found my way musically, but sometimes. But he like hit me with these like just that, you know, like, oh, your music traces and like listens to like metal and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, just like hardcore metal. It's like one of those people. He said that shit and I just got insta pissed. I was like, bro, like fucking, like I remember having a music taste when I was fucking 12 and aggressive, and I was like, I'm sorry I don't listen to music that I want to beat my stepdad to. And he was like, all right. And I was like, and I was like, dude, I was like, do I have am I bipolar? I was like, what kind of shit do I got going on? It's weird. No. It's weird.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's, cause I used to feel the same way. Like, I feel like everybody feels that same way. Like, I used to feel that way about WWE. I feel that way about, like, UFC. Like, especially, like, when, as a black dude, when they be like, oh, you like white bitches. I be like, dog, come on. This dick don't discriminate. Like, but you see me with white bitches. That's it. Like, you see me with a white girl. Like, that's about it. But
it's interesting with that, like, I don't know, just like I guess like interracial stuff like that, because I didn't realize how frowned upon that is within like a culture and shit like that.
I was gonna say, it's more within than without.
Exactly. I hear a lot of people like, they'll be like, oh, like their Mexican moms be like, nah, like you fucking like doing this, or like my girlfriend's Native and she talks about how like she's like, oh well, I feel bad like if like having children with like a white person, because then I'm not carrying on like our like heritage in that sense in a pure way that's already been like infringed upon and shit like that.
Yeah, discriminate. That's not the, I got a white woman, yes, but I never discriminated. That's one thing. I don't know. People be like, you got a type. I'd be like, that type shit is bullshit. Like for most people, like, I mean, for women, you can have a type. I can understand that, but I don't think for men you could really have a type.
Why are you putting yourself in a box?
Yeah.
Why are you not going to be open to all types of love?
Exactly. That's, you know, but you have more preference, like when you have more like options. But when you don't have as many options, you don't have that much preference.
Yeah, I guess you're right in that sense. I just feel like, I don't know. It's like I just feel like I've like always been attracted to multiple things. Like in that sense, it's like shit, dude. Like if I ever came upon when I was so struck by a dude, and I was like, damn. If I was ever so struck by a dude, I'd be like, damn. If that would happen, it's just to experience every aspect of this existence. If it ever happens, it happens, bro. But like I have not been struck so at the moment. So it's like, all right, cool. You know, I think I got a good grasp on it. But who knows, bro? I went through blunt force head trauma. Maybe I'll get a fuck. Exactly. It's just like, all right, if you ever get struck like that, then that's the time to strike, bro. Or not. What did you do?
Oh, it's playing. Okay,
oh yeah, it's playing.
Oh my god, that was funny as fuck. I opened my eyes and I was like, what the fuck? But no, yeah, that's I try not to. Yeah, no. I can't swing. But yeah, I don't discriminate against females.
Yeah.
You know, that's just my preference. I don't discriminate against other people's preferences. That's
for sure.
That's one thing.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like growing up and being more of an adult is like also being because I remember like specifically I remember when I was 12 with an aggressive music taste. That's how I was. I was like, nah, man, my opinion is right on this thing, and that is it. And like, Greg, you suck. Like that's how it was. But now it's just like, oh, people like different shit. You realize, and then if you like are able to have like diverse taste, you're like, oh, I like this because it's kind of trash. You know, like you know what I mean? You're like, you ever got like really your one friend that is just constantly a shit show, but you're just like for some reason like in the depth of this existence, you're like, man, you know, Greg's all right. Music taste fucking sucks, but.
That's cruel. But that's why I don't really get on people's musical taste because my musical taste is eclectic.
Oh yeah.
I listen to a lot. I listen to white shit. I listen to black shit. I listen to shit. I listen to Encore with Jay-Z and what's that band that made Encore with Jay-Z?
Linkin Park?
Remix? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember names really that well.
I was talking shit about the fucking the Linkin Park Encore, like mix.
Yeah. That one when they played it. I forgot what Times Square or some shit. I don't know, but yeah, I try to keep my musical taste eclectic. I bump Adele in traffic, and like I don't have any tints on my car, so white people see me like singing along.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have no shame in my game.
That's exactly, and that's the thing. It's like you can like shit like that. Was it a fucking dude? Justin Timberlake, Rock That Body, bro.
Oh yeah.
One of the best songs of all time. Fucking like, goddamn, what's that? That Goatee guy somebody used to know.
Goatee.
That shit fire as fuck forever. Fuck with me if you want to come at me talk some shit about something that's just tight. Like, and I listen. I'm a huge MF Doom fan. Like, I listen to like hard, like I like very underground rap shit. I listen to weird ass punk indie rock. Like, I like all that shit. Dude.
I was gonna say I'm an old R&B nigga. I'll definitely listen to some old R&B all day.
What kind of R&B? Who we got?
Let's see, Casey and JoJo.
Okay.
Let's see. Tyrese got some good R&B.
Tyrese Gibson?
Yeah,
he's kind of a bitch, but still. He's kind of a bitch. You've seen his Instagram video about him crying about his own shit?
Hey man, no comment.
Kind of a bitch,
no
but
no comment. He was in Too Fast, Too Furious, man. I can't do this.
Okay.
I can't do this.
Okay,
but it's a lot of good R&B. Fantasia.
Erykah Badu.
Keisha Cole, yeah, Erykah Badu. I'm trying to think. I ain't trying to leave none out. It don't matter.
Michael White, ever fuck with him?